Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So I got a video reacting to the new DLC, so we got a new DLC name for it, and it's called the Los Santos Drug Wars. So this is it. It's coming on December 13th, and what intrigued me the most when I first saw this wasn't even, the art. It was actually titled Drug Wars. And the reason that this has me interested a lot is because, if you guys know, I've talked about this before, that I want them to, further expand on the drug businesses in GTA. And I want more stuff regarding it. Like, for instance, like when we're pretending to be the smuggler, like, to Rubio's Island, and we're pretending to smuggle like drugs. I'd like something like that in an actual DLC, but not focused on a heist. Maybe also possibly a new business. So this is a new business that we're getting in GTA Online, and the last time we got a new business was actually a full year ago with the contract DLC, the agency. So we're getting a new property, but it's like I said, guys. At this point, we're running out of, places to put properties, because when you really think about it, there's not that much room left in GTA 5. There isn't. Because pretty much most streets in the game either have a mission or some kind of warehouse, property, office, apartment on it. They're actually running out of interiors. Running out of buildings that they can actually choose for interiors, because they just use so many of them already up. But I'm really curious where these interiors are going to be when this DLC comes out, but here we go, Los Santos Drug Wars, and I'm going to come back to this poster in a little bit, but let's read this. Comes out December 13. Starting December 13, Los Santos Drug Wars injects a new psychoactive strain of chaos into Grand Theft Auto Online on PS5, PS4, Xbox XS, Xbox One, and PC. Head straight to Blaine County and join up with old pal Nervous Ron. Okay, so Ron's back, so I called it. So yes, 2 days ago I said that the guy that was wearing the blue shirt and the hat might be Ron. I recognized the hat, but I wasn't sure, but looks like I was right on that. Nervous Ron, a new band of out-of-state misfits on a mission to put their stamp on the Los Santos psychedelics trade. So this new business is going to be in Sandy Shores, but are there really that many places that you can buy in Sandy Shores? There are really that many buildings left? I'm trying to think about it. Unless they put up a new building, or it might be just one of the old trailers. That's just what it might be. It actually might be run out of the hippie camp. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Fight off unlikely coalition of wealthy hippies and trigger happy bikers while cooking up potent hallucinogenics in elaborate labs or out of your own massive rolling chemistry set in the opening chapter of an expansive new 2-part story update for GTA Online. So this DLC is gonna have a story to it also. That's a good thing. I like stories. So we're gonna have our own version of a new story in this. Caution: Los Santos Drug Wars contains a range of wild side effects, including a new business enterprise to operate new vehicles, missions, and experiential upgrades. And this is just the first dose. Be prepared for lots more exciting events, including some jolly holiday hijinks, significant story and gameplay updates, and much more to come. So this is also, a strange update, because this is the first time that we're seeing a Part 1 and a Part 2 to an update. We haven't seen a Part 2 to an update in a long time, have we? I'm trying to remember, what's the last time that we had a Part 1 and a Part 2 to an update? Was it the, it might have been the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony, because that was, that was a Part 2 on the yacht update, or the executives and other criminals. I'm trying to think, was there another one? But yeah, but my point is that it's been a long time since we had a Part 1 and a Part 2 to a DLC. So this is going to be a big DLC. This is definitely much bigger than what we had gotten in the July update. So, people that were complaining that we had a small DLC in July, we knew that we were going to get a bigger DLC in December. December is typically when you get the big DLC. It's the holiday season. But anyways, let's take a look at this art here. So we don't have a trailer for this. We just have the art. So the thing that stood out to me first is there's a lot of bikers. I like bikers a lot, so there's a bit of bikers in this. You're apparently going to be fighting bikers in this DLC, probably going to be the Lost again, but I'm curious what their role is going to be on this. I don't think there's going to be any kind of biker expansion to the bikers DLC. I think just bikers are just going to be a big enemy in this DLC. And it looks like the bikers are attacking some kind of truck here, but I can't tell exactly what this is in the back here. It's exploding. We do see Ron here. This is Ron. This is the new guy, Dax. So this is our new contact that's going to be in our phone. He's a brand new character. This guy right here, I'm pretty sure I know who this guy is. Even though this guy has no name, this is probably going to be the generic NPC that's going to be in your business. So when you buy your business, and the business is going to be producing, this is the guy that's going to be in the business. He's probably also going to be a contact in the phone. He'll probably give you updates on the business and stuff like that. So that's what I think. I think this guy's probably going to be a in the business itself. These two girls, I don't know who they are. I probably think they're probably going to be somebody involved in the story. That's probably what's going to happen, is they're probably going to be two characters that are going to be involved in the story, because like we said, you know, this DLC is going to, this DLC is going to have a story to it, so probably two brand new story characters. We do see, you know, a dirt bike here. Also, there's a train on here. Now, you know, some people are, you know, going crazy with this train. I personally think people are overhyping the train, because some people are even thinking that you're gonna be able to drive the train because it's a new color. You know, we haven't seen really, you know, black freight train. But the thing is, you can't drive any trains in GTA 5. You can't, and I doubt that they're gonna let you, you know, drive a train almost 10 years later at this point. Basically, you know, people would argue that, oh, you can drive a train in the Trevor mission, but you don't really drive the train into Trevor mission. You just jump in, and you just basically just hold accelerate. That's all you pretty much do, and then when it gets to the bridge, it just crashes. So you've never really driven a train in GTA 5. So personally, what I think it's going to be is it's probably going to be a train mission. It's probably not going to be one where you drive, but it's probably going to be something where you steal something on the train, or it might even be that you guard the train. It might be that you're just on top of one of the cars, and you have to guard the train from, like, bikers and, like, hippies and, you know, stuff like that. That's just what it might be. But I doubt they're going to actually let you drive the train or customize the train. Also, you know, here we got the crop duster plane, so it looks like there's going to be some aerial, you know, stuff to this DLC, but don't expect any kind of dogfights. I don't think it's going to be any kind of dogfights. You know, I think the crop duster is probably just going to be a way to smuggle the drugs. We do see it actually, we do see it, you know, dropping some stuff. I believe that might be pesticides the crop duster drops, but we're going to have to see its role on that. Also, this is the Brigade. So, forgive me, last time I just forgot the name of it. It was just, you know, skipped my mind. But the Brigade, this is a vehicle that's already pretty popular in GTA 5. Well, it's used commonly. This is a vehicle that's used in the CEO, CEO crate warehouses. So when you're selling crate warehouses, sometimes you'll actually have this vehicle, and you'll actually be selling with it. So that's the thing. But we were never able to customize this vehicle. So you see, you know, custom paint. And previously in the picture they released 2 days ago, we actually saw a ramp on this thing. So this leads me to believe this is probably going to be used in cell missions. That's at least what I think. It's probably going to be used in cell missions. And also, two more things on this DLC. So right here, this trailer in the back here, this is important. This is actually the hippie camp. So the hippie camp, this is actually located right as you're actually going along the highway. So as you leave the highway past the casino, and you just keep following the highway all the way into Sandy Shores, if eventually, once you get past the windmills, on your right side, there will actually be this hippie camp, as I have on the screen right here. So that's the location. That location is probably going to play a big effect in this DLC. And also, the rabbits here. The rabbits. I think the rabbits are a bit important. And if we actually scroll down here, we actually see another rabbit right here. So what's the deal with the rabbits? The drugs that you're smuggling are probably some kind of hallucinogenic drugs. It's probably something where, you know, you see yourself as an animal or something like that. Like, you know, something like we've had already with the peyote plant. So that's what I personally think of it. I don't think there's going to be any kind of option to hunt animals or anything like that. I just think that the animals are just going to be like hallucinations. That's pretty much what I think about it. Is there anything else that I wanted to point out here? Okay, this part right here. In elaborate labs or out of your own massive rolling chemistry set. Okay, so rolling chemistry set. What do they mean by that exactly? What rolling chemistry set? What I think they mean is they think a lab on the a lab that's on the go, which means a vehicle. So the labs might be in one of the trailers, like I said. You know, in Sandy Shores, that's what it might be. This might actually be the new lab. So, I was previously thinking this might be a cargo vehicle, which it might be, but what if there's a back to this vehicle? What if there's a back that you go in, and there's a lab in there? That's what it might be in there, at least I think now personally about that. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this DLC, looking forward to a new business. I think it's also, you know, I'm happy that it's actually a drug business. Because it could have been something much worse, guys. It could have been something like, you know, Doomsday Heist or something like that. And me personally, I know some people like Doomsday Heist, but I don't want to see anything like that. At least for me, when I see stuff like this, I feel like it's going back to its roots of GTA. Like, you know, drug stuff, you know, crime stuff. Feel like it's going straight back to its roots. So I'm excited for it, and I'm looking forward to this DLC. I think it's gonna be cool. Curious how long the story's gonna be. But I think this DLC will be good. I think it'll be a fun DLC. Whether it's gonna be better than the contract, we don't know. But we're gonna have to wait and see exactly how it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I've pretty much called out everything that I can in this picture here. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this DLC. I'm gonna have a video up this weekend. Top 5 things the DLC should and shouldn't do, where I'm gonna break this stuff down a little bit more, and I'm gonna talk about, you know, things that I think the DLC should and shouldn't do. You know, these videos I do typically before a DLC. So thank you guys for watching. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.